Pred oddajo smo se povezali z Londonom, tam je Tosh Kojima, investicijski bankir iz britanskega finančnega središča London City, ki je od blizu spoznal tudi slovenski Telekom. Gospod Kojima, vi poznate Slovenijo, seveda spremljate tudi zgodbo o Telekomu v imenu potencialnih partnerjev, torej vidite zgodbo od zunaj. Kakšen pogajalec je Slovenija, glede na to, da so mnenja, ali naj prodamo ali ne, zelo različna tudi v politiki?
Well, I have a lot of sympathies for Slovene government as well as all the governments who are going through a privatization process like this, because they have to very carefully balance the interest of capital markets and investors on one hand, and a well-being of the customers and other broader stakeholder in Slovenia and outside. In that sense, they have a very difficult job to do. And what typically happens in the situation like this in other countries, such as United Kingdom or United States, is that there is a public committee in Senate or parliamentary committee with politicians as well as outside experts, so the lawyers, accountants, investment bankers, who would set the guideline for running a process like this. One welcoming thing would be to have a more open and accountable formalized system, such as what you see in the United States and UK, so that people can express their opinions as well as see exactly what direction Slovene government is following.
Je ponujena cena prava? Mnogi menijo, da bi morali dobiti več, dvakrat več, menijo nekateri.
Twice as much is an interesting one. I think some of the negative comments are coming from the fact that if you focus on what the Telekom Slovenia's traded prices over the average of last 6 months or average of last 1 year, the Cinven's offer as it stands today is slightly below 6 months average or 1 year average, but not by much. But at the end of the day, capital market dictates that the price is as good as somebody who is willing to pay for it today. In that sense, Cinven's offer is over 30% premium to today's price and over 20% premium to when Cinven has made an offer. And that kind of premium range is perfectly respectable range in a normal public takeover type situation. Now, the next question then is Telekom Slovenia itself undervalued, irrespective of what Cinven's premium offered is? So if you simply look at the comparison with a peer group, with a similar sized telecom companies in Italy, Austria, Croatia, etc., then at the moment, Telekom Slovenia, especially after the share price continued to fall, is definitely undervalued, both on price to earnings ratio as well as enterprise value to EBITDA type metrics.
No, če pogajanja s Cinvenom uspejo, kaj lahko pričakujemo? Kaj delničarji, kaj zaposleni, kakšno investicijsko podjetje je to pravzaprav? Je to strateški partner ali predvsem nekdo, ki bi razmere uredil in na to podjetje kasneje prodal z dobičkom, naprimer Deutsche Telekomu?
Cinven is a typical private equity company. Private equity companies is an investment company. It is not an industrial company. They buy and sell companies as a whole for profit. But Cinven is one of the sharpest guys who's been around for nearly 40 years. Is very, very successful in a lot of the cases they were involved in. In UK, for example, they have improved the operation of a national car park. They own a large chain of pizza companies. They own software companies and all sorts of things. They are very creative in what they do. They can buy and build and add more telecom companies onto it. They will certainly look at their revenue potential and also the costs of the business. And the best outcome of it is that they will make Telekom Slovenia, if they are to own it, much more sellable, perhaps to another telecom company in the future.
Kaj bi morala Slovenija, če zdaj dogovora ne bo po vašem mnenju storiti? Cena Telekoma pada, veliko jih je, ki pravijo, da je v nacionalnem interesu, da podjetje ostane v državnih rokah.
Slovenia is a wonderful country with a great wine, but above all, it has the hardest working and most highly educated people in the region. However, it has a very small economy and recently troubled economy. For a company like Telekom Slovenia and many other Slovene companies, it cannot hide behind the Alps anymore. I think the capital market is sending that message for quite some time. And a company like Telekom Slovenia can thrive by being a very important part of a global telecom offering, where not just in Slovenia but for the rest of the world is becoming increasingly borderless economy. So it is very important for Telekom Slovenia and other companies in Slovenia to think about its place in the world and perhaps think slightly differently from, if you were trying to protect your language, culture, because, economy is all connected.
Thank you, hvala. Če na kratko povzamem, preden nadaljujemo, torej ponudba Cinvena je za več kot 30% presegla sedanjo ceno. Po drugi strani je Telekom Slovenije zaradi nadaljevanja padanja cen delnic gotovo podcenjen, ampak ceno določa trg. Ne smemo se skrivati za Alpami, predvsem pa, če bo Telekom Slovenije njihov, ga bodo naredili veliko zanimivejšega za prodajo kateremu drugemu telekomunikacijskemu podjetju. Zdaj pa sem ravno vas mislil vprašati, ali mi pa slovenskega domačega upravljavca, ki bi to isto lahko naredil, nimamo.
Jaz mislim, da ga imamo.